The gaming community is big, like really big. Even with such a massive community, there is one undeniable fact. It's that toxicity has always remained prevalent in the gaming community. Now you're probably asking yourself, what is toxicity? Now, toxicity can be defined as being rude and disrespectful, sabotaging other players, being racist, and even making threats of serious crime.
Oh, you fucking dumb whore.
I thought you didn't need me.
You fucking dumb whore. You're lucky I don't know your address. I'd fucking rape you tonight.
Whoa,
You motherfucking bitch. I'll fucking rape you.
Yeah.
I'll fucking rape you right now.
But anyways, in this video, we are going to be discussing the toxicity of every major video game genre in the gaming community, so buckle up. Now let's go through the first major video game genre, and that is RPG games, also known as role-playing games. The most popular games that people play in the RPG community are Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter, and Borderlands. In the RPG community, the most toxic players usually come from Undertale, Genshin Impact, and Ark Survival Evolved. And the reason why I chose those three games with the most toxic players in the RPG community is because people all over the internet have been complaining about how toxic the fan bases are of these three games. However, in my humble opinion, I don't think the RPG community is the most toxic out of the whole gaming community. There are only 4 or 5 games in the RPG community where toxicity is prevalent. The rest of the RPG games are pretty chill, I'm not gonna lie. My reasoning for saying that the RPG community isn't that toxic is mainly because there is more emphasis to single player and a story mode. Now on to the next kind of genre, and that is mobile games. Yes, I bet you didn't know about that. Now you're probably thinking, why is mobile games a major video game genre? Well, it's because I know for a fact at least 99% of you watching this video have at least played one mobile game in your lifetime. And if you say you didn't, you're lying to yourself. Now, the most popular games that people have played on their mobile phone or their iPad or their tablet are Subway Surfers, Minecraft, yes, that's right, Minecraft is on mobile, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Angry Birds, and don't forget Fruit Ninja. There isn't really much toxicity in the mobile game community, but you can't deny that it definitely does exist. However, according to this article from this website, it says that mobile RPGs have gaming's most toxic players, report finds. It also says this: Pickfu and Utopia Analytics find that 70% of online players have seen or experienced harassment, with mobile RPGs reporting to be the most toxic. You will even find that it also says this in the article: out of the 489 women who took part in the data analysis, 1 in almost 3 women reported experiencing misogynistic abuse. And it also says this right here. Just pause the video to read. I personally think that Minecraft and Call of Duty Mobile have the most toxic fan bases / communities. Mainly because with Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty games have always had toxicity, and if you think about it, even today, the Minecraft community or fan base isn't even that nice. Now on to the last video game genre, and that is multiplayer games, especially FPS multiplayer games. If you don't know what FPS games are, it basically means first-person shooter games. We all know that nobody can deny that FPS multiplayer games are the most toxic by far in the whole gaming community. However, there are also third-person multiplayer games and strategy multiplayer games. There are literally over 10 multiplayer games that carry high levels of toxicity. I can tell you for a fact that at least 3/4 of these multiplayer games are first-person shooters. But anyways, I'm going to get into the list of the games that have the most toxic communities by far. And guess what? Almost all of them are multiplayer games. But anyway, let me just get into the list. So, these games are Overwatch, League of Legends, almost any Call of Duty game, Fortnite, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, Dota 2, Halo, and last but not least, Rocket League. I just know for a fact that there are many of you guys watching this video that have experienced toxicity in these games that I just mentioned. I think the main reason why toxicity is so rampant in these games is because the majority consumer base of these games are teenagers and younger. While yes, there are some grown men that play these games too. Also, many of these multiplayer games are a breeding ground for frustration. A lot of these players get upset when they lose a gunfight. Like, these people need to understand that you're not gonna win every single gunfight. Every pro player that plays these games loses gunfights. And the last reason for the high levels of toxicity in multiplayer games is because of anonymity. You see, when nobody knows who you are, nobody knows your age, your name, where you live, all that stuff, you can say whatever you want without any consequences. The worst thing that could happen to you is that you could maybe get banned, but otherwise it's easy to get away with toxic behavior. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to press that like button, subscribe with all notifications on, comment something positive. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.